Servus and welcome. I'm Vera at Spill Coffee Crafts, and today I wanted to share with you how to make an infinity card, or as I call them, Everfolds. I don't know why I call them Everfolds, but I like the name. And it took me 5 attempts yesterday to get this right. And this is why I'm making this video, because if I can spare anyone this experience, this will be worth the effort of doing this video. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I call an Everfold or an infinity card. And this one is not the last one that I made. And guys, I have no idea where I put it. I was so happy yesterday and I don't know. And this one is the last two. This one is the 4th attempt, because there is still one image the wrong way around. This one is correct. This one is correct. This one is fine. And this one is upside down. Yeah. But I make one together with you now, and fingers crossed I get it right. So what you need are 4 images or pieces of scrapbook. This is like, I have no idea what grammage this is. These are pieces of cut out of a calendar that I got, and it is heavy paper but not really cardstock. So because you need to fold this, it can't be too thick paper. Okay, and you need 4 of them, and it's really simple. It's just there are 2 steps that you can't mess up if you want these cards to be like this, because I want to hold this card in my hand and open it up at the side, up and down, at the side, up and down. You could also make this that you always make them left or right and turn them every time. Then of course you need to glue the images differently, but this is how I like mine to be. Yeah, and this is what I'm showing you. Okay, so 4 images, and to make this easier to follow and to watch, I take my pen, because these papers are, this one is directional. This is kind of directional, this is not, this is also not. And it's also not easy to see how the directions go of them. So I will put a big one on this one and make sure that it goes over the middle line. Then this is my image 2. This is 3. And this is 4. Okay. Then we need to cut them. Image 1, and these are 4 inches by 4 inches. And this one, so picture number 1 or paper number 1 needs to be cut vertical. Sorry guys, but I'm totally confused, and it's the same word in German, so I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Then picture number 2 needs to be cut in the center horizontally. Number 3 again is vertical. And number 4 again is horizontally. Horizontal. So here we go. And then I grab my pile and put them upside down, but this is not important, it's just because I already have them in the correct order. Okay, then we need glue. So all the cutting is done. What we need from now on is only a little bit of glue. And I like to have my precision glue and a glue stick, and you will see why. Okay, then grab picture number 1, and this is the one part where you need to pay attention, because you need to flip this upside down, but like from the center out or from the center in. So they are like this now, you see? So not taking the whole picture and flipping it over, but taking the picture and flip them inside out. So, and we put them on here, and we take picture 2 like this, and we will glue this on here like this. So this is split in vertically. Yes, so we are putting on glue on these 2 corners and put the top part. So we glue picture or paper number 2 exactly on here as we want to see it, as precise as we can manage. And also just making sure that I'm in frame, so you're not missing anything. Put glue on these 2 corners and put the second part of the image on here, and the image should line up here and lay in front of you as you would want to see it in the finished piece. And I give this a few moments to dry. And for me also, I found it very important that I don't rotate this piece. So, because this is how this happened, you see? Upside down, correct way, the correct way, and then upside down. This is because I rotated my piece and then didn't know which direction everything is going. Okay, let's try this again. So, we take these 2 pieces and put them together, and again, now they are here together again in the middle, right? And we flatten these 2. These are together, and we flatten these out. This is a little bit tricky to do, but once you've done it once, you know how this works. And this was the easiest way for me to do it. And also a bone folder comes here very, very handy. And usually I would now not move this. I'm just pulling it up and show you how this is looking at the other side. You see? Together in the middle. So, okay. This now the next step. For the next step, we take our picture number 3 or paper number 3 and we put again glue here on the corner, and in addition on this piece here, on this folded piece, nowhere else. I found it's really enough to have it around the edges, and we glue this piece on as we want to see it in the finished piece. Also on the other side, glue on the corner, and around all the edges of the folded piece, like this. And we glue the second part of this on here, again lining it up. And you see already that I have here, can you see it? We have here a slight, this is a little bit bigger. And this will happen, even if, because my images were very precise, but of course there are several layers of paper now in here. So this piece needs to bend, so, and you don't need to worry about it. Just glue it on as precise as you are able to. Okay, and then I also take my bone folder and go again on these edges. Okay, and now when this is dry, and we gave it good time to dry, we do the same trick, but now not upside down, but left to right. Yes, so this is where it naturally wants to open. We open it up, we bring the centers together, as precise as possible, and pushing these down. Forgot to close my glue. Okay, so burnishing it down really good. Okay, now it's time for our fourth piece. This is again going on as we want to see it in the finished piece. And with this one, this is where I switch to my stick glue, because with this one we need glue all over the piece. And this is very good stick glue. It glues and adheres quite good. I'm happy with it, and I had no problem with any of my pieces that I made. The 5 I made yesterday. And again, gluing it on as precisely as we can. Matching up the corners. Yes. And also the second piece. Glue all over the piece, everywhere, the complete piece. And putting it on correctly so it matches up with the other one, and put, come on, move as precise as we can. And I like to burnish down all the ridges. You can feel. Okay, so we are done with gluing. I just give this a few seconds to dry. And then we will see if we've done everything correct. So the important things that I needed to find out for myself was this first step with the first picture going inside out when I'm turning it over, and the others not to move this. If I don't move it while folding, then all the pictures can go on as I want to see them on the finished piece. This was the important thing I could take away from my 5 attempts to do this. Well, and then we have one more fold, and this is finished now, so you can move it as much as you like. And here we go. You see, 1, 2, with the very first complete thing, I go again over all these edges here where the folds are underneath. So 2, 3, 4, 1. You see? Woo! Everything correct. I was so happy when I figured this out yesterday, because I wasn't thinking I would need 5 attempts to get this right. Yes, so one more time. So make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's it. This is my Everfold card. I hope you found it interesting and you could take away something from it, from this video, if you want to make your own. See you the next time. Bye.